In the start, God was bored, so he created heaven and earth. Then he realized he forgot to put anything on the earth, and he needed some light to see. So he said,
"Dudes, I need some light, yo."
And he flipped the breaker back on. He called this day, and when he turned the switch off again, that was night. Day 1. Then he realized that all the water that had been accumulated on the ground was knocking on his heaven's door, so he separated that shit and made land appear. Boom! He liked it. Day 2. Then God made some plants. He made some trees, some fruit, and lots of weed. I mean, herbs. All natural herbs. He didn't get anything done the rest of that day. When God woke up, he couldn't figure out what time it was, so he made a sun to go around the earth every 24 hours to mark the time. He was still hungover, which is why it's just a teeny bit off. Then he made the moon, and he finger painted his face on it. Since the sky was a little boring, he made a bunch of stars. Yeah. Day 4. Then God got to work and started making animals, birds and mammals, and funny insects, and sea animals. But in the evening, he broke into the weed again and got all artistic and shit. And now we have the platypus. This wasn't the best weed, and he got a little upset, so he made wasps and spiders. Because fuck everything, that's why. Then he went to sleep. Day 5, done. The next day, God woke up and everything was dead. So he started over and introduced sex and reproduction. He got so involved watching animals boink, he lost track of time, and several 100 million years had gone by.
"Jesus Christ,"
he said.
"Better make something to tame all these things. Let there be bros in our image. Awesome like us. Dudes and dudettes."
And bam, there was. Then he said,
"Yo, you gotta check out all this fucking I created. It's gnarly. You should do it. Also, have you tried that chicken? Does it taste too much like everything? You should probably, take care of everything and be chill, yo. Also, I gotta go check on some plants. You two just chill here and have fun."
Day 6, consider it seized. Chapter 2. The earth was done as far as God was concerned, so he took the 7th day off and slept in, which is why we sleep in on Sundays. Now, the place where the dude and the dudette were chilling was a big-ass garden called Eden, and a bunch of rivers were in it. Right smack dab in the center, God put a tree that gave life and a tree that gave knowledge. How this shit worked, we don't know because it ain't important. Only God said,
"Don't eat the tree that makes you smart. I don't like smartasses."
Now, the dude, Adam, complained he didn't have a suitable helper to name all the animals. God asked why he was being a whiny bitch, and where was the dudette? Apparently, she left Adam. Maybe he had a small dick. So God decked Adam in the jaw and knocked him out. Then proceeded to do unqualified surgery on him by ripping out a rib, which probably hurt later. This chick was properly dumb, mostly because she was a female clone of Adam. She even had a name for a while, but that was okay because they were both naked and fucking like rabbits, which they had first named together. Isn't that sweet? Chapter 3. One day, dumbass chick was walking around all unconcerned she didn't have a name when a snake rolled up and was like, "Hey, wanna buy a watch?" "Watch what?" the dudette clone without a name asked. "Never mind," the snake said. "Hey, I heard God say to you, you can't eat from this tree. What's up with that?
If I eat that, I will die,
The dudette said. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, huh?
Bet you $100 you won't.
You're on.
And she ate the fruit and gave some to Adam as he walked up. Sure enough, they didn't die. And the dudette had to pay up because now they were smart and shit. Then they freaked out and hid. God came walking along later, wanting to discuss sports. Couldn't find Adam and his nameless bimbo. Must have been wearing super God sunglasses that blocked his God vision or something, yeah?
Yo, bro, where are you?
Then Adam came out and totally narked on the dudette because he was a punk like that. And she ratted on the snake because no one likes snakes. Always the fall guy. God was fucking pissed.
You mean you're as smart as me?
It's not hard,
The woman said.
I fucking hate smartasses.
God said, and threw a big-ass tantrum.
You're gonna die, and you're gonna die, and you get to bleed every month and have pain with kids and giving birth and shit. And you're gonna have to work all the time, and thorns are gonna poke you, and I hope they do. I can't believe you would do this to me.
That's when Adam decided to call his wife Eve. Seemed like a good time. So God kicked them out of Eden. But since he's a passive-aggressive, he gave them a bunch of clothes to wear. Mostly old jerseys and sweatsuits. Then he realized that Adam and Eve were just as smart as one of the gods. And that if he didn't keep them away from the tree of life, they would live forever like him. And people would worship them and not him.
Fuck that.
He said, and put a big-ass angel with a sword at the front gate. Then, because that wasn't cool enough, he made that sword on fire, which was very uncomfortable for the angel to hold. Then God went and he ate some ice cream, because that's what you do when you have a breakup like that, yo. If you've enjoyed this reading of the Bible, the Bro Edition, please leave a comment down below, and if you'd like to hear more, let me know. This is a small project that I thought would be humorous, and if you are enjoying it as much as I just did writing that, please let me know, and maybe I will continue to make videos like this.